Hello, welcome back. Steve's Retirement Corner. My retirement expenses. My retirement expenses are going to be $3,300 a month. That's what I got planned on. The way I come up with that was we spend $2,710 a month now. So I rounded that to 3,000 and then added 10%, come to 3,300. Simple as that. I didn't go off of what they recommend, 80% or whatever. I looked at it as we're comfortable. We buy what we want, what we need, do what we want, what we need within reason. I just wanted to carry that on to retirement. See that now that's for my just my basic living expenses. Utilities, water, phone, electric. And we have two phones. Wife has a cell phone. I don't have one. I can't hear on the darn things. And everybody wants to text on them anyway, so I said forget it. I don't need it. Nobody wants to get a hold of me anyway except work. Then I got the house phone. That's the one I use. And there's somebody at our house 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, unless we leave and take a trip somewhere. So our electric and water bill is going to be a little bit higher than most people that can cut their heating and cooling down while they're not there. You know what I mean? So it covers utilities, trash pickup, covers spending money for the week or for the month, um, cable, internet, um, and that's if we average out the monthly what taxes and insurance on the house, taxes and insurance on the cars, if we average it out for a month. Because we only pay them, the house only, we pay that every 6 months, the insurance and the taxes. Cars, you pay the taxes in June, you pay your insurance every 6 months. But if we average it out like we was going to spend it every month, you know, that's what it would be. So it's actually probably about 22, 2300 it costs to actually live. Is that everything? Utilities, cable, electric, trash, phones, food. Yeah, food and food. Whether we eat out or whether we cook at home and go get groceries, covers all that. What it would take for us to live for 1 month. But that's how I come up with my number. Let me see. You got. I got a cheat sheet here because I don't want to say anything wrong. So at my rounded figure, 3,300 comes up to $39,600, 39,600 a year. So I round that to 40,000. So as long as I got my bring home is 40,000, I'm gold. Because what we actually spend is 2710, which would be 32,000. So that gives me $7,000 a year, a buffer. How's that? I always add 10% whenever I'm figuring something, in case I screw something up, which is highly likely. So in order to make it bring home at 40 grand, I only need to make 50 grand a year, because 80% of that is 40,000. My numbers match, and I still got a savings into that 40 grand. Simple as that. That's how we come up with it. I use 3,300 as my monthly figure that whenever I punch it in, trying to figure out if I'm going to have enough money. Simple as that. That 50 grand comes to what, 962 a week, or $24 an hour for a 40-hour week, which is good because if I was to lose my job today and I weren't going to plan on retiring, the wife could go get a job for 10, 12 bucks an hour. I could go get a job for 10, 12 bucks an hour, and we could still live just like we are now. Um, wouldn't be able to save anything though, but we could could still live like we are. And that's the way I always structure things, because when I first started working in the factory, I got laid off every year, first 3 or 4 years. And if I couldn't find a job right away, we could always get little, um, just little knockaround jobs, for 10, $12 an hour, and would be bringing in the same money as I made, so we wouldn't lose anything. And she's been my secret weapon since we've been married, because when she first got pregnant, we talked about it. We wanted her to stay at home, and so I always had that in reserve. She could always go out and get a job and bring money in, and that's why I've never really worried about money, because of that. If anything was to go wrong, we had an extra source. Where if we were both working, I mean, something happens and we're screwed. Simple as that. But so that's pretty much the way I figured my. Now this is just me, you know. I still got a few months before I get out of there. About 4 months, I guess, something like that. August, September, October, November, December, 5 months. Well, actually six, because it's going to be the end of January. Now things might entirely change to come next summer at this time. I don't know. But from 40 grand down to 32 grand is what's that? It's about $7,000, a little over 7 grand, which is built in for saving or spending or whatever. And we live pretty decent now, so I don't look to live high class or nothing like that. Just keep up my standard of living and be able to save a little bit. That's all I did. I don't know. Don't know if I'd helped anybody or not, but there it is. Man, y'all be good. We'll talk to y'all later.